I'm glad to see such a big turnout. Definitely, we have a very entertaining speaker tonight. Mike Smith was with us previously. I know everybody enjoyed his talk. The ones that weren't here heard about it from the ones that were here. One thing is, he let me down. He did not bring the tiger cat. So he has promised to come back next month and bring the tiger cat.
And F-16.
And the F-16.
For you, yes.
A-10?
The new one?
Yeah.
Boy, I wish I could.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you, it flies sweet, man.
Yeah.
That thing is...
I don't know how many people have gotten on and watched Motions RC's videos.
Oh, everybody.
Okay, they really put together some great videos, and very entertaining, and a lot of good information. You see a lot of the planes that Mike's going to talk about fly out there, and so I encourage you, if you haven't, spend a little time and go to YouTube and put in Motion RC videos, and you'll come up with a heck of a list. Mike, at this time, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay. Well, I talked to Denny, and he said, I asked him, what kind of topic should we talk about? And he said gyros. That would be pretty cool. So I did bring 3 of the top-of-the-line gyros. We're going to have 5 different companies now. 2 are on the water, so we're going to have a new company coming out. It's going to be Admiral, just like our batteries. And those are going to be absolutely spectacular. It's almost like the Spectrum, almost like the orange receiver type. They call it receiver / gyro. That will be coming out. But anyways, the 3 that I got here is this company. Is this the one? Yeah. Just don't think that's the name of it. I don't even know the name of that. But this one's pretty cool. I'll pass this one around. I don't know if you guys ever got to see this or not. $22 for a awesome. Ryan's been going nuts over these things. You can pass that around if you want. They're getting smaller. That's cool. But they're still external. And so we want more of an internal thing, something like the Spectrum going on. We also got the Super Eagle. I don't know if anyone got to use the Super Eagle?
I have had it.
Sweet, aren't they?
I don't use them anymore.
Oh.
I don't need them.
You don't? Oh, okay. All right. Here's the other one there. That's the Super Eagle. That's my favorite one out of the bunch because it has
Is
a
that the 3 or the 6?
This is a 6-axis,
Okay,
but it has the program card. You know, me and Ryan, when we first started working with the Eagles, Mr. Eagle, that's his name, the guy who designs this, we were talking to him, you know, and of course his English isn't any good. So, press long time. Well, how long is the long time press? You know, oh, you press short, oh, you press a long. It's like, okay, you know. So you see that in the manual or whatever. I was like, we just keep going through the blinky lights, you know, and it's like, no, I want the program card. So you just plug in the program card and go through, and you're done, and move on, you know. Anybody use the Spectrum? You like these?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay, me too. Me too. There's only one phone in the world that you can program this with, and it's the iPhone 6.
Yeah, it won't work again.
Oh, no, not at all. It won't work with iPhones either if they're iPhone 5 or the iPhone 6 that came out after July. So you're limited. This is my favorite gyro out of all of them. Just programming it is a pain in the ass.
This is the one that's in The Apprentice, isn't it?
No. This is a 9-channel. This one you actually use a phone. It's a pain in the butt.
I use a computer.
But, oh, do you?
Yeah, I use a computer, and then it's just no problem.
Right. The one thing I like about this particular gyro, I run them in all the jets, like Eurofighter. I run it in Sukhoi. There's 2 others that I run it in. Only because if it has a canard, you can actually program the canard on your auxiliaries. to have the stabilization too.
Wow.
So that's the only one on the market where, you know, my canards on Eurofighter are actually working along with the thrust vectoring. That's all in the stabilization. So that's the reason I use it. It's just freaking cool. But programming it is a pain. Customers call up all the time and, should I get this one? What phone do you have? No, you don't want that. You'd be surprised how many come back because phones just don't.
The
Don't
PC
get it.
interface is slick,
Yeah.
and it works.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about these two is your dual rate and expo. If you decide to have that, especially if you have gyro off, you do want some type of dual rate or expo, especially on weird flying aircraft and that. You can't do it from the radio. You can only do it through the program. So if you got your laptop out in the field to do the DR, that's fine, or, you know.
I would take issue with your statement. I would agree that you can't do expo reliably, but you can certainly do dual rate with the transmitter, because after all,
Is
it's
it?
just
Okay.
setting an angle anyway.
All right, so it worked for you then?
Oh, that works.
Okay, because in the instructions, they always say
I know
don't
they
do
say
it.
not.
Yeah.
It's inexplicable.
Oh, okay, all right.
It does work.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to tell that to customers.
No, I understand.
So, go from there. But, other than that, gyro setup, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are flying. I don't know how your flying style is or what you want out of them. So just read the PDFs, manuals, and watch our videos and decide between that, you know, what's good and what's not.
Why do you want the gyro?
What's that?
Why do you want the gyro?
Well, let's take T-45, for instance, the big 90 millimeter. T-45 is awesome. Any of you guys flying it? Oh, man, that thing's awesome. Crosswind, though, you got yourself one dog. And anytime you get slow with T-45 on that delta wing, it will rock on you violently. But it wants to land slow. So you're slowing it down. You have, I mean, look at all the slow down features on it. You actually have the air brakes in the back. You got the leading edge slats plus your flaps. I mean, this thing needs to be slow when it touches. In a crosswind, it stays home. But put a gyro in it, you got yourself you can add another 8, 9, 10 mile an hour wind on the crosswind. That's the reason we have gyros, you know.
Primarily on the precision planes? I mean, my trainer, would he do any good with the gyro in it?
Oh, it could or it couldn't. It depends. I mean, if you don't need one, don't use it. You know. Let's see. What's a plane that you really need a gyro in? The MiG-21. Are you guys flying the MiG-21? Oh man, you guys are missing out on some cool stuff. MiG-21, you're limited on your crosswind land, you know, for crosswind. If it's 7, 8 mile an hour crosswind, you know, our field runs east and west. So guaranteed the wind's gonna come from the north and south. Guaranteed, you know. Unless you go to Sky Raiders, and we'll actually drive the Sky Raiders. They're north and south. And the wind over there blows east and west. So I can never win. If not, I go to my brother's place, we fly there, and the winds will be always in the wrong direction every day. So gyros help. Man, do they help. I was able to get around 9, 10 hours out of my Sukhoi Su-35, only because I fly it stupidly. I do. I fly that thing. I go stupid. And I'm glad that most of these jets are 3.5 minutes because I go stupid. I wonder what I can do here. Oh, yeah, guess you can't do that. You know, that sort of thing. But it got me 49 hours of flight time off this particular Sukhoi, you know, 35. That thing was rocking every day. And I could fly in 25, 30 mile an hour winds, no problem. And I was out there last Saturday, was it? Where did we have all the wind? Was that Saturday? Yeah, no problem. Crosswind, 90 degrees. Gyros, yeah, you know. There's some planes out there like the gyro you have to put a gyro in is that Lavochkin. What do you call it? what we're carrying. What's that thing called? It's the British, it's the military back from World War II. That thing is, that's a dog. Well, we listen to the customer. The customer says, I want it fast. Okay, we'll put that, we'll make it fast. That thing will do about 120, no problem. All right. I want it small. They always make big airplanes. They don't fit in the car. Okay, we'll make it small. I want it heavy. What? Okay, well, we made it. That's what you get. Gyro time. Because the customers pretty much designed that one. And now the customers are pretty much shutting up now. They wanted something odd. They wanted it heavy. They wanted it fast. They wanted it small. Worst combination ever. You know, we got it. We done it. We listen to our customers. So gyro, I had to put one in there. It's too darn fast. Man, that thing's quick. Even on idle, that thing's coming in about 25 mile an hour. That's when you pull the throttle and just, it's so heavy. Man, that thing's a beast. So I don't recommend that one, by the way. You know, it's fun, but that one I won't recommend. But I was going to say, anytime that you guys want to ask a question about an airplane that you looked at that you haven't bought yet, let me know. Just raise your hand and go in, because I know there's a wish list there. I can help you sort out whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, or if it's at your level. So, so anyways, there was something else I was going to say, and I can't really remember. But you want to know some of the new aircraft coming out? All right. Top of the line, the most sweetest sweetheart. Have you guys flown the Flightline Spitfire yet? The small
Seen
one?
the video, but no.
All right, that thing flies